Okay, welcome to the second part of answering questions about my exchange year. This video is gonna be in English because my exchange friend Chris doesn't speak Spanish, so it's gonna be like kind of weird if I'm speaking Spanish and he's speaking English. And yeah. So the first question is, how was your first day of high school?
Okay, what about yours?
You can start.
Okay, so my first day of high school was actually pretty cool. Like
Wait,
everyone was
wait.
super.
We both switched host families, that's a thing.
Yeah.
So we had like two first days.
Yeah.
So we're gonna tell like our two first days, okay?
Yeah, so my first day was actually pretty cool. Like everyone was super welcoming, also because they knew that I was coming, so they were like, "Oh wow, Christian, so cool." And my next, like the second first day was actually like, just because like no one knew that I was coming. I was like suddenly coming, to the school, and they were like, "Yeah, we don't know you." So that was like harder, but it was still fun.
Okay, so my first day of high school in my first high school, it was actually pretty good. Because like you, it was like a really small high school and I already knew everyone. So they were like, "Oh my god, Aitana, we're so excited for meeting you. Finally, you're here." And everything, so it was kind of good. Like everyone come to talk to me. I also talk to everyone. That's like a really important thing. Go and talk to everyone. Be like super open person.
Yeah, because when you're closed up, no one is coming to you. Like they can see it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then my second day of high school was like even better, because like, well, that's true, like no one knew me, but like everyone was so welcome, and like everyone came to talk to me and everything, and that was like a super good thing. And like everyone like asked me to like hang out. And that day, I don't know, like my second day of like my second high school, everyone was like even nicer, and I really like my second high school. Yeah. Question.
Okay. Question number 2.
Okay. So what year are you doing? Like how old are you and what year in high school are you doing right now?
So I am 18 and I already finished high school back home. So this is like an extra year for me. So I'm a senior this year.
Yeah, and I'm like eighth like of a sophomore, which means in Spanish cuarto de la ESO. But like in my high school, they made me a senior so I can live more experiences. And yeah. So yeah. And I also recommend like any of the I also recommend any of like of the ages to make like an exchange year, because I think it does not matter like how old are you.
Like the thing is, when you already graduated, you can do sports here. Like
that
differs per state, but like for me, I can like compete in sports here, which kind of sucks.
But but like if you're from Spain, you cannot do like a exchange year if you're like.
Yeah. Okay. So that's good. So if you're from Spain, it's no problem.
Yeah, but like it doesn't matter if you're like in segundo bachillerato, first of bachillerato, and fourth of ESO, because every year is like amazing. Will you recommend to go on an exchange year?
Yeah, for sure. Like an exchange year is like, there are so many good things about it. There are also like some bad things, but like that's good, and you grow from that. You grow as a person. You meet so many new people. You get to meet so many new people from other countries.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's a dream coming true. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, like I will fully recommend this experience because you can learn like a bunch of things from this, and like another culture, like people from like all over the world. And I don't know. Okay, so what do you do with your suitcase? Like, how do you do it? You can start because my experience is like pretty long.
Yeah. So like my parents at first they were like, yeah, okay, so don't pack too much because you're gonna buy a lot of stuff there. So like I brought one big suitcase and one carry-on, which was enough. But like I bought so many stuff here, so like I have to bring all of that stuff back. So that's kind of a problem.
Yeah. Maybe. Also, like this is like a tip: don't bring too many clothes, because that's what I did, and I had to pay like $100 when I came to America because like overweight, and then $100 in Spain because overweight too. So really, like you're gonna buy like a bunch of stuff here, even though you think you're not. Because it's so easily like in the high school like things that they give to you. So yeah, don't do it. So yeah, and also I recommend you to bring how do you call like this thing that is from like European chargers?
Oh yeah, the converter of the charging. I don't know what that's called.
Yeah, I don't know, like it's like a converter. So like European chargers.
Because they have different charging outlets.
Exactly. So they're like different, and you cannot charge your phone or anything if you don't have that. So I would recommend you to bring that. And also if you want to bring so many clothes like I did, and then you don't have like space to take them back, I'm sending boxes to Spain, so then it's like pretty easy to pack, like easier, you know. Have you ever think about coming back?
I mean, like we have both had our like
Our
bad moments in our year,
like
but
we
like we
chose families, which that was like the
yeah
worst experience you can
yeah.
have here.
But like the thing is, when that happens, don't sit by yourself. Don't go like isolate yourself. Go like search for other people, for other connections. Like we had a lot of support from each other, so that helped a lot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, there was like one moment when there was like too many things going on,
Yeah.
and I was like, I'm gonna give up. But hopefully, thanks to Christian, I didn't, and that was like the best. Oh, do you play sports in high school?
Yeah, so I did cross country, but like I said, I can't compete. And now I'm doing track, but like due to the coronavirus, it's like stopped for a little bit, so we
Yeah.
don't know what's gonna happen. But
Yeah, we will talk about the coronavirus
Yeah.
right now. I play volleyball. I also play basketball, and now I was running track, which is like my favorite sport. But yeah, it's now over. Hopefully, it came back, but we don't know. We actually
Yeah,
have
we don't
no
know.
clue what is gonna happen. Okay, like like the coronavirus affect you?
I mean, it does affect us a lot. Like we are isolated in our house, kind of. We have to like stay around the house. Like all of the food stuff is closed down. All the food stores. There's not much to do right now. So like right now we're kind of isolated. We don't know what's gonna happen. So a lot of
We don't
people.
know. A bunch of people from like our agency are coming back, which is
Yeah.
pretty sad. But I don't want to give up because like imagine that like in a month or something it starts getting better
Yeah.
and things change. I just don't want to like give up in the last minute, you know.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna fight
Yeah,
for this, I
yeah.
guess. Um, does your host family choose you or you choose your host family?
Your host family chooses you actually. So like they have this whole list of exchange students, and they're gonna go through it, and they're gonna like see you, and they're gonna be like, oh wait, this is pretty cool.
Exactly. Like,
Yeah.
and then you can say like if you want them or you don't
Yeah.
want them. Cause,
Yeah.
but I didn't know that, and I said yes,
Yeah, and EF
which it
gives
wasn't like
like
the best decision.
no, yeah, same for me, but no, well,
But-
it happens.
Yeah, you can also learn like, yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
How like are like the high school like as the movies?
Yeah, like it's really like the movies. Like you have the lockers, you have
There's
the
like the popular
gym,
kids, the weird kids.
Yeah, all those lunch tables are all on a different table. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's basketball, like all those sports.
Exactly.
Yeah, football, Fridays. Yeah, it's really cool.
What is the thing that you most miss like about your host like home country?
Hard. I would say the fact that I can go everywhere with my bike and train and like public transport. That might be
Oh
a
wait,
thing
we
that
didn't say it. He's an exchange student from the Netherlands.
Yeah, I'm from the Netherlands. Sorry. There you go.
Okay, we'll cut this part. Now we'll put it like in the first part of the video.
Yeah.
What's the thing that you most miss about your home country?
Okay, that's a good one. I would say the fact that I can go like take the bus or the train or like public transport or like the bike, that I can just go everywhere. That's probably a thing I miss.
It's like the food. The
Yeah.
food or like the fact that you can like be inside like a big group of people in Spain. Like we're
Yeah.
so open. We're always dancing
Yeah.
and do like a bunch of stuff. And people here like wait, oh shoot, I like pretty chill. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's like the thing that I most miss.
Yeah.
I wanna feel so for a second. I'm gonna cut this part because I look retarded. Okay. Next question. It's easy to make friends.
Yeah. So.
Bro, why is it like so bad?
But like, why is it so?
No,
okay, there you
never
go.
mind.
So the thing is with making friends, it's like when you open yourself, it's really easy to make friends. If you're gonna close yourself up and just like isolate yourself, that's not gonna work. So like you have to be like show initiative, show like, okay, can we hang out like at first, and then they'll ask you eventually too.
Exactly.
It works like that.
Like I fully recommend to be super open, like an open person, and talk to
Yeah.
everyone, even though you're so shy. Because people in America are so different, like as Liz in Spain.
Yeah.
Because they're not gonna judge you. That's like an important thing. Like they're gonna say, "Ooh, who is this new kid that is coming to talk to me?" No,
Yeah.
you're so excited because you have to think like. Normally, like most of the American
Yeah.
don't travel like around the world. So this is like having an exchange student and get
Yeah.
to meet them. It's like the easiest way to get to know another cultures,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
right? Okay. Did you find a boyfriend or a girlfriend here?
No, but like I think we both think that having a boyfriend or girlfriend here is not really gonna work out because you have to say goodbye eventually again. So
Yeah. Oh, about your phone. Do you have to change your phone or anything? Oof, that's like a big deal here.
Yeah.
Most of the people normally has to like buy another phone or like change their card.
yeah,
Well, I didn't. I don't know why. It just
Yeah.
worked, and I was
Yeah.
like so happy because I didn't have to do anything.
yeah.
But I can actually help you like a lot with
Yeah,
this.
I did. I did switch it. So like I went to like they have AT&T, T-Mobile,
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. They all have that here, so you can just switch that card and keep. I think WhatsApp stays the same.
Yeah, WhatsApp stays. No, well, yeah.
Yeah, it stays the same.
And you don't lose like your contacts or anything,
No.
so don't worry about
Don't
that.
worry.
Do you actually miss your like home country?
I mean, sometimes like we all have our moments. I think that's normal. I've been living in my own country for like 17 years, so like it's normal that you sometimes miss it because it's kind of your home. But eventually, this turns into your home too. So like it's yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I kind of miss it, but like I don't want to go back because when I get back there, I'm not gonna come back until like a long period of
Yeah.
time, and this is also my home, which makes it like really hard
Yeah.
for us. But yeah, what was like your level of English when you came here?
I could already like speak proper English. It was like yeah, it was pretty good, but like it improves because the only thing you can speak here is English. You can't just suddenly talk Dutch because I speak Dutch in my
Okay,
own
but like
country.
you can also see how good is his English, because like in the North countries, they also have like a better pronunciation of like the language.
Yeah.
So for them, it's way
Yeah,
easier
for
to
us
talk.
it's easier to talk.
Like every time, like when I met you, like oh my god, the Spanish accent is so strong. So yeah,
it was also a joke, but like yeah.
yeah, it was a joke, but it was true, wasn't it?
Yeah. But it
Wait,
has
are you
been
still
improving.
having an accent super strong?
Yeah, but when I met her in like November, it was like way worse than it is now. So like it's,
It is.
Yeah.
It's still being worse. Like you can see that it's horrible
I mean, I don't think
compared to
that's-
your. Well, yeah,
I mean,
we're not gonna
okay,
discuss
yeah,
it. This.
No.
Okay. And the last
To
one,
it.
I'm gonna like find. Okay, is it like easy to gain a lot of weight?
So yeah, that's interesting. It depends on your family. Like if your family's
Yeah.
like super.
Because
I
like
don't
my
know.
first host family, oh my god, they were super unhealthy, like super unhealthy,
Yeah.
which make it like really hard for me to like eat unhealthy, like healthy food and stay like in my actual body.
Yeah.
But then when I switch host families, my actual host family, which I love them, I love you the hardest if you're like saying this. They're super healthy. They're also like cooking like
Yeah.
a bunch of stuff and everything. So I'm like losing
Yeah.
weight now.
And like in a lot of the cases, when you're in an unhealthy family, you can also just say like, "Can you buy me vegetables or fruits or whatever?" So
Yeah,
you
that's
can,
what I did in my first one.
Yeah. So it shouldn't be that much of a big problem.
Yeah, exactly. And which which agency did you travel with?
We both traveled with Education First, EF.
Yeah, which I fully recommend.
Yeah.
They're super amazing.
Yeah.
They take care of us every second.
Yeah.
And when like there's so many agencies that when you have problems with your host family, they don't actually care because you're here, so there's not their business
No.
anymore. But EF is still caring
Yeah.
like about you. Like we switched host families in about 3-4
Yeah.
days, which was so good.
And they have all these trips planned for exchange students
Oh,
to come
yeah.
together. They're there for you before your exchange, during your exchange, and after your exchange. So it's like they're always there for you.
Oh, so thanks for watching our video. I
Thank
hope you all like it, and let us know if you want like a third part of us asking questions about our exchange.